Hello everyone, this is Builder Shed here, and today we are taking a look at PCLinuxOS. Now, I do another distro review because I haven't done one in a while. I think it's about time to review another distro, and PCLinuxOS I've heard people using it, but I've never understood like the audacity of it, like what's the purpose of it. And well, I've heard it's kind of a beginner distro. Well, according to Distro Watch, it is, but let's see if that stands up to what it claims to be. PCLinuxOS looks to be an independent Linux distro, but kind of uses a mix between RPM and .deb from what I've read on Distro Watch. But again, like, this is probably my first time taking a look at it. So yeah, let's get right into it. Oh wait, I forgot to mention the website does look very dated. Like, looks like it's from 2009 or something, but let's not judge a book by its cover, okay, people? Let's not judge an operating system by its homepage, okay? Let's get into it. So this is PCLinuxOS's install. So first, I'll ask for like what your keyboard layout is. I like doing the international keyboard layout because I just like spamming in the letter Thorn all the time. There's a Yugoslavian keyboard, but like, and now here it says the PC Linux installation wizard. This wizard will help you install the PC Linux OS distribution. So yeah. So here it gives you like a partitioning wizard. So the DRACX partitioning wizard will found the following solutions. So use free space. Yeah, I don't have anything else installed on this virtual machine, so let's go straight ahead. The partitions you have selected will be formatted. All data will be wiped. It's kind of a no-brainer if you've ever used partition things on a computer. If you format a partition, reformat it, it's going to nuke every single piece of or file, etc., that's on that hard drive or partition specifically. So the thing's gone, basically. If you have pictures of anything on there, it's gone unless it's backed up somewhere. So let's click next. Formatting. So it's formatting that stuff, and now it's installing it to my PC. Well, not my PC, to my virtual machine, or basically a virtual PC. So yeah, I'll be back when this part is done. So I'm back, and looks like it's almost done installing PCLinuxOS to the virtual machine, and now it gives us kind of a unique menu I haven't seen in that much in Linux distro installation menus, which I don't know why I think it actually kind of a good idea to put in there, but I gotta give them the credit on this. Even Ubuntu doesn't do that. And Ubuntu and Pop! OS usually label the distros that recommended to beginners all the dang time. So a bootloader to use, grub2 with graphical menu, grub2 with text menu. I'd probably go with graphical for now. Your device, EFI system partition. Delay, it's kind of like how much you want to go with it. If you get, I wouldn't really care. Like if you're not dual booting anything, you can go with 5 or 10. If you're dual booting Windows with this, I may go up to 25 to be honest, to be safe. But I'm not dual booting this with anything, so I'm just gonna do 5. And there's some other things that I have no clue what those are. Yeah, so I'm gonna click next. And now let's play the waiting game. So I will be back when this part is. Oh wait, yep. Yeah. So basically, here's this. So the default is. So you can choose a default, which PCLinuxOS, like that's probably gonna be your default. Unless it's like your secondary, then you probably select Windows if that pops up. But This option right here will probe for foreign operating systems. Basically, in layman's terms, it'll look throughout your computer. Darn, that's just tornado siren. So it'll look through your computer's hard disk for any other boot partitions used for like booting into a different operating system like Windows 10. So yeah, it's basically that. Dang, that thing's louder than a nuke. But yeah, it's going to look through your computer for other operating systems to boot. If it finds one, it will put it up with the list of ones for it. That's another thing I gotta give them props for. They actually give a menu dedicated for this type of stuff. So, video mode. So it'll let you go up through this and find ones that are great for you. I'd probably go with this one for now, like 1600 by. Yeah, that sounds like perfect. Let's click OK. Dang, that sucker's loud. So yeah. Oh yeah, that was what it was. Let's just put it back to where I had it. So let's click finish. Tornado siren test finally goes off. So yeah, bootloader. So the bootloader installation is in progress now. So I'll be back when this part is done, unless it's going to pull up what I just did earlier. Yeah, so I'm going to play the waiting game here. Be back in a bit. So it looks like the installation is done, so let's click finish. So yeah. Please don't VBox unmount the crap. Yep. Okay, so yeah. Here's the menu right here. So basically select one of these. Let's press enter for PCLinuxOS 2021. So now it's booting the system, obviously. And I have to give them credit. This is kind of a cool boot screen, if you happen to be honest. A little bit of a unique one. Haven't seen anything like this in a long time, if ever at all. I have Minecraft running on a tablet over there. So now, continuing on with the setup process, we might as well. So what's my time zone? Central. I like how they especially got this, like how they literally made the installation prompts easier for new users compared to other distros. Like, it's really cool in my opinion, sort of. And I have to give them a lot of props for this. I don't think it's 17. I don't think it's 17 o'clock here, which I know is 5 o'clock. It's definitely not it. Let me just go check. It's 12:07. Yeah. So yeah. So all servers, yeah, click next. Let's get the time zone stuff out of the way. So yeah, let's play the waiting game here, fellas. Okay. Now, time to set an administrator root password. aka just the root account. Authentication method. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, blah blah blah. So let's click next. Let's just choose this. Just do builder shed. Yup. Builder shed. Builder shed. Nice thing here is that you can even select a shell. Which we haven't installed another shell though. Let's continue on. What icons can we select? Oh, just click on this, scroll through them. Let's just go with that. Wait, did that have the... Okay. This is kind of... Have to give them props again. This is a really unique kind of login screen, and I gotta give them a crap ton of credit for this. Let's go with Plasma. I change the language. Let's just put in my user password. Make default. Thank you. So now it's loading up. I can already tell I'm going to get a lot of XP for that thing over there. So, there's my cat over there playing guard watch again. And how long is this going to take? Wait, did this thing really come with VirtualBox Guest Editions pre-installed? Hold on. Yes, it did. Another line of props I'm getting for these people. This is freaking awesome. Yeah. Now you got one sort of old school type menu here. So I'm guessing this is basically your computer like configure. Synaptic Package Manager is cool. So they got the Windows XP Zoom theme going for some reason. Don't know why. Oh yeah, password for root. So install and remove software. So basically this is kind of also a little nice looking control center. And by nice I mean unique. Unique doesn't always mean nice, but unique means unique. So you can configure some stuff, configure web server and stuff like some geeky level stuff. You can also configure stuff like graphics and stuff down here, so you can get. So this is basically your sort of thing. So here we can screw around with users. So I'm going to go screw around with some software. So this thing appears to have Synaptic installed by default. Alright, so I'm just going to go try to install sudo. Sudo ain't on here, the heck? So So now it's checking the repositories. So we have sudo we can install, so let's mark that and apply it. So it appears we have sudo on here. Let me get rid of the eye blinding stuff here, okay? Yeah. Settings. That current profile appearance. Linux colors. That should be better. There ain't no need of fetch on here, of course, but Vim on here? Yes! It's always a good thing when Vim's on a computer. That means they're part of the good boy club. So, I guess we'll have to go SU, like, sudo. So I'm just going to delete this one. Right, quit out of that. And let's user mod ag wheel builder shed. Yeah, I was right. Dash ag builder shed wheel. Yeah. Oh my. Manage users on the system, okay? Add the user to the wheel group. All the way down at the bottom. It's already in the wheel group. Nice. Okay, I like to close that one. I'm gonna see what kind of package manager this uses. So yeah, let's. So now I can just do sudo this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to log out of this, log back right in. Should not take long. So let's log out. And log back in. Sorry peeps, I kind of had technical difficulties earlier. Again, let's check the command line again. Sudo su. Okay, we're good. So everything kind of seems to be the same here. If apt is installed. So yeah, we do got apt on here, apt. So you can do it the command line way too, I think. sudo apt install. It's good. Neofetch. Everyone's favorite command line utility if it's even on there. Fetch it, please. Fetch it. Looks like 10.7 megabytes. So yes, you can do it the command line way. Won't prevent you. Oh, that's going on. Let's go do some web browsing. So it looks like it comes with Firefox off the bat. Why did it come with Zoom? Yo! Also comes with LibreOffice. Comes with Spotify on here too. Comes with Caden Live. Those options, more apps. Got console and HTOP nicely. Arc, I like Arc for extracting files. It's a good file extractor. KDE system settings, which kind of nice. Kwrite. Gparted, of course, you can't forget Gparted. Come with these peeps. Graphics. So we can screw around Krita. And yeah, we've already been down that route, so let's close out that. Like NeoFetch is installed. It comes with its own, and the nice thing is it comes with its own NeoFetch, which is actually quite nice thinking about it. And the funny thing to me is that it uses APT, yet it also uses RPM, so it's it's a weird mix, how to be honest here. So let's pop open good old Firefox. Find an application to test this with. Just pop down Discord on here. Please don't tell me I'm not going to. We're good. We're good. So, download for Linux. I think a good idea would be to test if deep files work, so. They don't. No, Google Chrome could be a test option. With a zombie on there, please shut up. Wait a minute. If it literally has app down here, maybe I can install Discord. Maybe I can install a deep file. Just save it. So yeah, let's wait for that. Let's wait for that thing to install. Let's do sudo apt install. That's // I'm going to downloads anyways. In Discord. my. Why even bother? So there's not D package. Is this even a valid command? No. Can you actually do this with Synaptic? Okay. Well, can we find Discord in here? Yeah, can we find Steam? No! How am I supposed to be gaming on here? Yo! But all jokes aside, like, it is KDE, which is extremely customizable. Let me just go on Pexels. Which is my favorite place to get backgrounds. Looks like they did a logo change recently. Top backgrounds. Let's do that. Let's choose. Let's choose this. Why not? Close out that. Pop open Dolphin. That thing over there is distraction. Is this even an option? Open this up with Synaptic. Nope, it's not. Here we can just do this, and I believe we can just do. Open it up with WinView. Let's do File. I know the alternative. Oh, I just opened two of them up. Jeez. If I like to do anything, I like the sidebar view better. Change that. Change it to Alt-I. See how it's added image from where I downloaded it. Apply it. Now we got a good looking wallpaper on here. Something I can actually look at all day. If anything we'd also do on here, it's also background. let's do that. Let's do that. Oh yeah, you know what I'm doing. I'm rising this sucker. Wait a minute. Let's go into here too. Now we got multiple options. See, I like KD Plasma. If there's anything I don't like, it's this cursor though. I have to admit. Window decor. So exposed blue, breeze, plastic. I'm gonna go with breeze. I'm sorry, I'm just not in the mood for Windows XP icons today. Cursor. So I'm gonna just go with the Edwada theme. That takes a restart to fix. Plasma colors. Breeze dark. So now you know it's even better. So yeah, we can edit panels now. I'll show some alternatives to this. So let's switch it to application launcher. So yeah, we finally got the normal KDE. You need to hop back in and find settings for all your sides because it's overly giant. Not to be fat phobic because there's gonna be a lot of people complaining when I say something's too big. So let's find size. We can find something in here. Yes, apply it. Maybe it's down font. Let's bring these down a bit. So yeah, that fixed some problems we were having with the fonts being overly giant. General Link, it is a semi-bold. I'm just going to go with Open Sans. So yeah, it's a lot better now. So this is just as modifiable as any other KDE Plasma desktop. It's not that different. Like, this comes with a lot of stuff off the bat, which I think is kind of a nice thing depending on who you are, and other people it's just not that good of an option. Of course, we can install Latte Dock on here, like, pull this out. And just start screwing around with that. So of course you can start downloading that. You can always install a separate desktop environment, which, like, yeah. Like, overall, PCLinuxOS, I'd say, looks outdated, but it's also really unique Linux distro in my opinion. It doesn't appear to be based on anything though. It uses APT. It's also sort of recommended a bit. And it's also really easy to set up. Like, I'd say it's geared so much towards beginners that it's practically, even in some cases, a little bit more beginner friendly than Ubuntu sometimes when it comes to installing it. And it's one of the more beginner friendly distros compared to others when talking about installing. It's really easy to install it. On the other hand, it looks really unique. And remember, unique does not mean good here. Like, I'm not saying it looks like utter diarrhea. I'm just saying it looks unique, as in, like, not seen before, and just uncommon. And you gotta give them props for that. It's unique in look. And especially the login manager is really unique in look. I love to use that login manager, that session manager, but modify the theming a bit to make it look better. Because it looks really nice. Well, not nice, but looks really unique. Install, really simple, like I said earlier. And to be honest, if I were to give this distro a rating from 1 to 5, to 1 star to 5 stars, I'd give it a full-on 4.75 stars. And the weird thing is that it uses APT at RPM and doesn't look to be... I don't know how to install RPM files from the command line, and doesn't look to be any way I've seen. Nothing. Doesn't look like anything comes with the distro right now that allows you to install from all .rpm files. So yeah, so this is Miller Shed here. Hope to see y'all next time. See ya. If y'all like this type of content, make sure to drop a like. If you wanted to see more of this content, make sure to subscribe. If you don't like this content, or specifically this video, drop a dislike. And it'd be heavily appreciated if you were to also drop a comment explaining why you disliked the video and some issues, also known as constructive feedback. I'll see y'all next time. See ya.